Hello everyone, Ferb here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Career Mode. Today we're going to be flying some more rockets and getting stuff going. It's been a while since I've recorded this, so I'm going to need to check and see what we had. Okay, we're up to here. We were getting the 45 science stuff. What rockets do we have currently? Okay, we got that piece of crap, we got that piece of crap, and we got that thing, which is actually pretty decent. Have we upgraded this yet? Yes, we did. This have we upgraded? No, we haven't. That's what we were also working towards. Okay. I want to check our contracts building. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, that gives me quite a bit of money. Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll figure a way to do that. Okay. And test a radical decoupler. Sure, why not? Okay, let's do the radical decoupler first. Let's get that set up. Okay, what was it? Nope, we want to go here. Actually, I want to go here quickly and get rid of all these. There we go. Okay, what do we have? Okay, radical decoupler at the launch site. That is really easy to do. If I just do that. Throw that there. There we go. And there we go. Sweet. That was easy. Okay. So that one is now done. Now we are going to do the other one, which I think we can just do with our other rocket, if I'm not mistaken. What did it say we have to do? Test the heat shield. That's the heat shield we have, right? Or did we put a heat shield on? We didn't put a heat shield on? I could have sworn we threw, unless it was under here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I just have to test the heat shield when we're flying. Okay, I'm gonna remove this for now. Okay, there we go. So that way we're just using this to do that. Actually, I'll get rid of that too because we don't need it to save. Okay, so we need to get fairly high up in the atmosphere and then launch that. I think we can do that. Let's launch. Control tower to Jebediah, are you ready for takeoff? Okay. We're going to be launching in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And we're off. Okay, so we're going up into the atmosphere. We're going to go and, like, destroy the world. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. That would suck for most people. Okay. Didn't we have other stuff on this rocket? This doesn't seem like the same rocket we launched last time. Well, anyway, let's keep going. Okay. How high do we have to be up to do this? 38,000 to 49,000. Okay. We can get up to that fairly easily. Okay, so we're just gonna... We also need our speed to be at a certain speed. Okay. Run test. Sweet. Okay, we're safe. We're good. Okay. Everything looks good. Oh. Okay, we need to slow down. Slow down. Slow her on down. Okay. We need white parachute. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! Okay. We can do this better this time. Okay. And, okay, Jebediah, this time we're going to launch. We're not going to die. Although, you didn't remember any of that. It's okay, Jebediah. Nothing happened to you. Either way, we're taking off. We're going up. So we need to get just to that certain point in the sky, test the heat shield, and we need to get back down properly without dying horribly, because that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna start turning, maybe. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start doing a bit of a turn right away. There we go. Okay, keep going. Keep going up, guys. So, we are going to cut. There we go. And now we're just going to fly back down and we're not going to die. So if we continue up, and we're coming back down. Okay, so we need all of these to start being met at some point. Okay. Okay, we're coming down fast. Okay, our speed's at the right point. We just need everything else to get to that right point. Is our speed not right? No, our speed went too fast. Okay, okay, we need to test this right at the perfect moment. No! It's not working properly. Oh no. And we died anyway. Okay, let's go back to vehicle assembly. That should help us out a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. This one should work. Hopefully. It'll work. It should. Probably. Okay. Okay, Jebediah. This time we're going to have a lot more thrust. So be ready for a lot of death, probably. Okay, Jebediah. You ready? Ready? We're going. Here we go. We're off on a new adventure. To other lands. On our rocket. Of probably a lot of death. Because death is intimate with this. It's like, yeah, that's happening. Okay. Solid fuel's going down. This thing should get us up to about 10,000 meters, and then we're going to switch to our main rocket, and everything will be good. Okay, come on. Okay, speed's gonna go down, but we need to go back up now. Okay, speed needs to go up, speed needs to go up. And there we go, speed's up. Oh, we didn't... Oh, we went up too high now. Oh. We didn't get it done. Okay, maybe we can catch it on the way back down again. Run the test! Run the test! Ugh. Sweet. Okay, we've got it. We've got it. Okay, now we just have to land properly. This thing needs to slow down a lot. We're gonna hit a mountain. We're gonna die. Yeah, we're so dead. We're so dead right now. I can't see any way of landing this now. It's gotta slow down so much in order to hit the ground. Okay, I need that thing. No. Oh, it's just failure over and over and over right now. Okay. There's gotta be something we can do. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep this part of the rocket attached for now, because we can use this to help slow us down later. Okay, we're gonna start slowing her down. Keep it slow. Don't die. Okay. I'm gonna kick it up because this thing's gonna blow up soon, probably. Actually, if we're going slow enough, we might be good. Yeah. Okay. This'll work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Okay, cut that off. We still have a bit to go, but we should be safe. Okay, come on, slow down. Slow down, I need to be able to deploy my parachute. Don't do this to me. I thought we were safe. It's not slowing down. What? Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay. We're gonna redo this. It's not gonna blow up. Everything's gonna be good. No one's gonna die. Everything is going to be safe. We will all be good. It's like, it won't let me deploy my parachute until I get to a certain speed. But that's the problem. Is that I can't get to that speed because my ship won't slow down. Okay. We're getting that spin, so that's not the best. That's probably very bad. That's very bad. But it needs to happen because it just does. Okay. And see, that overheating keeps coming up, but we're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking great. Looking good. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Here, run test. Yes! Oh, I got it. Okay, we got it on time. Got it on time. Okay, stay up, stay up, stay up. Slow her down, slow her down. And launch! Yes! We got the parachute out, guys. There we go. We are safe. Down to the ground, soft as a feather. Can you take a surface sample yet? I don't know if you can. Okay. I'm going to do an EVA. Come out. And EVA report. There we go. So we got a bit of extra science. And recover. There we go. Sweet. Look at that. We got enough. Oh, we got a lot of science too. Okay, we're up to 50 science, so let's figure out what we want to unlock. Okay, so we could go with a couple different things. If we go with aviation, we get all the planes and stuff, which is pretty cool to work with. But we could do a lot more if we get the general construction, because we've got struts, which allow us to do huge clusters of stuff, and it's pretty cool. We'll go with general construction, because we get a lot of cool stuff from that. Yeah, general construction. There we go. And that allows for a lot of other cool stuff. In fuel systems, we definitely want to get the external fuel duct, because it allows us to do a lot of cool stuff. I believe. Last time I used it, it worked really well, unless they nerfed it a bit, but it's really cool. Okay, we also want to upgrade this to get it to a level 2 facility to allow us to have more parts. So now we can have 225 parts. There we go. That is what we need. Everything else is fairly good. I might want to upgrade this at some point and get more contracts available. That might be something I want to do. Oh, we're actually... Oh, we need more. We need more money in order to do stuff. Okay. Well, we'll build a rocket, we'll save it, but we can't launch it until we have some more money to do stuff. Okay. That looks fairly good. Now we're going to throw some decouplers on there. Okay, that looks good. Now, remove these. Actually, if I strut them up to there, strut those up to there. Okay, this should work. This should work. Okay. And then strut them together here. Sure, that looks fairly decent. Okay, so we're gonna launch all 8 of these first. Let's try that. Then we're going to decouple. Okay, actually, I want to remove some of these. Okay, let's get rid of that for a minute. And those. And then attach these together onto those. There we go. Okay. And then strut it all up with some struts. Let's get this going. These actually need to be removed first. That didn't work. Okay, there we go. And then those to that. And all those struts should disconnect when we fire the decouplers in there. Okay, so launch all these at the same time, then decouple and launch that. Then decouple and launch that. Then decouple up here. Okay. Now grab a parachute, throw that on there. Along with... Actually, I don't have any other parachutes right now, do oh, no, I do. Okay, there we go. Along with those. This thing looks good. This thing looks good, guys. Okay. Throw some winglets on there. Let's go on these ones, maybe. There we go. This thing is probably going to explode a lot, so I don't have high hopes for it, but let's try it out. Let's see how it works. Okay. That looks like a pretty crappy rocket, but we're gonna launch it anyway at some point. We'll name it Rocket 003. Save that. It already... Did I already... Oh yeah, I did already make one. Okay, 004. Save that one. Okay. And we can't launch it yet because we don't have the money for it. So we need to get some more money. What can we do for that? I can do that. I can do that. Okay. So Thumper solid fuel booster. Okay, let's do a new one. Engine. Thumper. Oh, okay, this is where that stuff comes into play. Okay. Grab that. Throw that on there. There we go. Okay, and sweet. There we go. Yeah, another one of our crappy spacecrafts that is just made to get us money. So that should launch that way. And oh, it's not moving. I don't know how good or bad that is, but I guess that's good maybe. It's like stuck. As long as it's not damaging my stuff, which it doesn't look like it is, so I guess we're good. Sweet. Oh, is it starting to lift up? Oh, yeah. No, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. That works even better. There we go. Sweet. Can we do a crew report? No. Okay. recover. Sweet. So now that should be done. All of these contracts are complete. There we go. And recover that debris. Sweet. Okay. What other stuff do you have me to do? Test the heat shield at test site. At launch site, sorry. I can do that. Any other things at launch site? No. Okay. And there we go. Test successful. See, it's the easy money that you need in order to do stuff. Okay. Do we have enough to run our rocket 4 now? No. We need 22, almost 23,000. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Any more contracts? I just have to haul this rocket up into flight above Kerbin. I can do that. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's make another rocket. Okay, Jebediah, once again, you are ready for liftoff. You're probably going to die because, you know, that's how it usually works. And, wait, can we do a crew report yet? No, we cannot. Okay. And launch. Okay, so we've just got to get up to a certain altitude. But we also have to slow down once we get up to that altitude. Okay, okay. I think I can do this. Up to a certain altitude, but slowed down once we get there. That doesn't sound good. Okay, yeah, we gotta turn, we gotta turn, we gotta turn. No, 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 get back. Get back. Slow her down, slow her down. Crap. We already went too far. We gotta slow down, we gotta slow down. We gotta straight down. We're still going up, so we gotta go down. I'm gonna bring that speed down, and we gotta use that speed to go this way. We can't go over 210 meters, so we gotta turn. I use it here now. Okay, we gotta keep our speed in the right spot. Once we get to 56,000 meters. Okay, keep going down, keep going down. There we go! We have completed that. Sweet. Okay, now we just gotta land. We should be able to do that fairly easily. Do a crew report. There we go. Okay, slow ourselves down, slow ourselves down. We just gotta get down to where I can deploy the parachute. There we go. Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Quit going up. Quit going up. Let me off. Let me off this rocket death trap. Death trap. Whoa, there we go. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. That is going to hit the ground very hard. Right about now. Nope. Nope, it's still too far above the ground, and there it goes. I would not want to be on that part of the spacecraft. That would hurt. So now we are going back to the Kerbal Space Center, because we need to fly some really awesome rockets that are probably going to blow up. This is the part of Kerbal Space Program that gets me really excited, though, because we get to build really random, crazy rockets that are definitely not going to work, but that's how it is. So, okay. Back. Nope. We're going to go recover vessel. There we go. Nice. We got a bit of science from that. How much? There we go. We got enough. Wait, do we have enough? What was our ship? Yes, we have enough to fly it. Okay, we're gonna launch this ship with Jebediah. It's happening. This is gonna be awesome. So these clamps just hold you up, and they release on whatever stage you set them on. So that's what we're doing. This thing is gonna completely break. But whatever, let's launch it. Right, Jebediah? You are going to die. It is almost certain that you are going to die. Hush my mouth, Jebediah. This thing's working actually pretty good. We're not even getting that wibble wobble. We're like right on that center dot. This thing is going actually really well. I did not expect it to do that. However, it's also super heavy, so I don't know how well this is going to work. We're getting a lot of speed, so that'll translate to more speed after, too. So these things are going to run out of fuel at some point, and then we're going to remove them. They're getting hot, though. That didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. Okay. They did not come off because they're attached there. Okay, wait, so why did everything else fall off? Is it just the spot where these are attached needs to be moved? Probably. Actually, if we strut these together, we might be good. We're still going, though. It's just that that's dead weight now, so we're gonna revert the flight back to vehicle assembly. Okay. First off, why not bring this up as high as we can? Does it cost more? No, it doesn't. Okay. Now we're already like a long ways off the ground, so we're getting a head start there. Actually, it has to come down a bit because I can't scroll up anymore. Okay, we need to remove... Which one's being attached to which? I think this was a main one, yes. All of these... Nope, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, that removed the struts. I want to take these off and grab these struts, though. Because they cost too much. Okay. Well, actually, they probably don't cost much, but... There we go. We're going to just attach them. That needs to be set to all 4, though. Nope. Not in there. No. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to attach them there. And attach them there. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're looking good. All looking snazzy. Jebediah, your view sucks, so, you know, who cares? Okay. Are you guys ready to launch the most stupid rocket of all? Well, no, there's definitely worse rockets, I'll say that right away. But this is pretty bad. Okay, and we're gonna launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, liftoff. We're getting a lot of thrust right away, just like last time. That number is gonna go up quickly. It's actually going kind of slow right away, but it gets us up pretty high, as you guys saw last time, so I guess we're good there. We're gaining speed quickly now. We're up to 400 meters a second. And 500 meters a second. We're up to 600 meters a second, guys. That is a lot of meters a second. Okay. So this is going to get us up pretty high, and then we're going to hope that it decouples properly. Because that was the problem last time. Nope. Nope. That was bad. Wait, is that thing? Oh, these are still attached to the rocket. Ew. Okay, I think I see the problem. Revert to vehicle assembly. Okay, don't worry guys, I have a plan. I have a plan to get this working. We have to... no. Actually, yeah, let's remove that for now. Let's remove all these. Okay. There we go. We're back to the starting plate. Just going to throw these on. There we go. And then throw some on the side of these. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Okay. That definitely looks better than last time. But will it work better? I don't know. Okay. We need all of those to fire at the same time. Then those and that. Then that and that. Then that and that and that. There we go. Save. Are we still at our max height? No, we aren't. Why are we not at our max height? Oh, because we need to have these things attached. Now we're over our max height. There we go. Okay. Okay, and now we just need wings. Let's grab some fins. Throw them on. No, that doesn't work. And then move those to there. There, that looks better. There we go. Save. Let's launch this thing. Let's not die. We're all... No, come on. You were letting me do it last time. There we go. Now we're gonna launch. Okay. Control tower to Jebediah, are you ready for launch? Yes, I'm ready for launch. Launch the rocket. No, we have to ask you if you're ready for launch, Jeb. No, launch the rocket! Okay, Jebediah, sheesh, we'll launch the rocket. Okay, here you go. And we're off. Jebediah is all sassy and he's like being launched into the air. Why do we have rocket debris down there? Seriously, what fell off down there? I don't know what that debris could be from. Guess we'll figure that out later. But this is working. Once again, this is a pretty stable rocket, it looks like. It's the decoupling needs to work. If the decoupling doesn't work, then the whole thing doesn't work. Also, that thing glows like bright red. That's probably not good. Okay. There we go. Oh, and look at that decoupling process. Oh, that's a nice decoupling process. Hopefully nothing blew up down there. There we go. Okay. We got a sweet curve on that thing. So now we need to make sure we are centered over the periapsis. The prograde, sorry. Periapsis is... Well, we don't have periapsis right now, but... Okay, we need to be centered over prograde, so that way we can get into an orbit once we get to our apoapsis. So this is where orbiting gets into play, and then we can like go to the moon and stuff. It's pretty sweet. This rocket actually worked really well. I was surprised. I'm definitely surprised. Okay, where are we on the map? Okay, we're right There we go. Okay, we need to get over our prograde. Now later there are things with the SAS to allow us to automatically go to our prograde spot, which is nice. Pretty sweet. Okay, launch. There we go. And our orbit is starting to form. It's looking pretty good. Stay centered over that spot to get a good orbit to show up. This rocket's gonna die right away, and we're gonna have to switch out to our next rocket, which isn't bad or anything. It'll make it go a little faster too. There we go. That didn't work properly, but I guess it's fine. I don't think that was how I wanted it to work. Well, no, I guess I didn't want it to work that way, but now our rocket is a lot more nimble. However, we also don't have a lot of liquid fuel right now, but I think we will get in orbit. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get in orbit on this one, guys. There we go, orbit achieved. Orbit has been achieved. There we go. Sweet. We still got a bit more fuel to get a stable orbit around here. So we're gonna head to our apoapsis and bring our periapsis out a bit more. So one of the ways I like doing that is one, turn off SAS, or you will use up your electric charge on here. But you will also use it up if your command pod is running. So go right click on your command pod and turn off electric charge. Like that. Now you won't be using any electric charge and you'll be safe. So it's just something that I usually do because I always forget to do it sometimes. And then you are screwed. You're stuck up here and you can't do anything. It's really bad. So you want to make sure you have that turned off if you're waiting to just rotate around the Earth or something. Oh, look at that money. We got money in science. There we go, guys. Okay, can we get some crew report? No, we cannot. Oh, we need like the Science Junior out here, so I might modify the ship with the Science Junior and send it back out next episode. Don't want to remove that. There we go. Okay. So we want to wait until right there. There we go. So these should be almost the same. 265, 251. That is a stable orbit, if I do say so myself. So I think I'm just going to shut off all electricity for Jebediah here, and he's just going to stay out here for a while. So we'll come back next episode and fly Jebediah home because he is stuck in a stable orbit right now, that's good. That's not a bad thing. That is a very good thing. Can we do a crew report yet? No, we cannot. Okay. So, next episode, we will be back. We will be definitely trying very hard to get Jebediah back to Earth back to Kerbin safely. But he will probably die many times, but we're going to use like checkpoints sort of and make sure we get him down good. Because I do not want Jebediah dying again, more than he has to. Also, we can't EVA right now because we need an astronaut complex upgrade, which we'll talk about all this stuff later, but we're going to need a lot of stuff to get going in order to do stuff. Our goal within the next little while is to get to the moon. Moon is needed. The moon is great. We need to get to the moon. But anyway, Ferb7001 signing off. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next vid.